Well, good evening, or morning should I say, good evening. Good morning from Paull on a 5 o'clock on a Friday morning. Just waiting for the tide to come in. Lovely morning. Nice and warm, about 4 degrees. About 2 mile an hour wind. Sea state is dead flat, and I mean dead flat. So it looks up for a couple of fish. I'm hoping to stay, well, I don't know, about dinner time, maybe 12 o'clock. Our tide's 9:30. It's about 3.5 to 4 hours to high tide. Just cast out on the Sonic Vaders. 2 up Paternosters on both of them. Full squid on both of them. Let's just see how we go. We've got the Sakuma ultra sharp hooks on again. 4 ounce weights. And my Sakuma reels. It just looks great out there. Whether there's any fish or not, I don't know, but the boat's been catching a lot, so hopefully there might be a few out there. But I'll leave you on the road for a while, guys, while I get my camp set up properly. But I just thought I'd give a bit of an intro and let you know what's going on. My brother's supposed to be turning up. He was supposed to be here before me, but he's not. Rang him and he's probably still in bed, but you never know, he might get here. If not, there's another guy, one of my subscribers is actually turned up, and he's fishing about 200 yards to the right of me. John, I do believe they call him. I found out his full name later, so I'm going to have a good chat with him. But yeah, it looks great. Let's hope we've got a few fish. Let's put the light a bit closer, guys. It's always nice to get a better view, isn't it? I'm going to be a bit closer as well. It needs to be far away when I'm not in the rear of the camera. So we'll get some fish today, guys. I blanked here the other day, but well, they've got a couple, so you know, at least you got some fish on film. I mean, I'd had a run of 13 or 14 videos straight up catching good fish, lots of cod and everything, so you know, you've got to have a blank sometime, haven't you? And I found it that night, but I did expect to get some fish that night, but it didn't happen. But today's another day. Well, these rigs have been doing well for me, so hopefully might get a few fish on them. I've actually forgot my coat today, guys, so I hope it doesn't rain. I thought it was in the car, but it's not. So that's a bit of an important thing, isn't it? Luckily, I've just checked, I've got a backup coat in the boot, so my fluorescent one, so luckily I'm alright. Would have been good with no coat if it rained or anything. Imagine I could have sat in the car like, but I don't really like to. A bit boring sat in the car fishing really, so. Trust me to pull my light loose. No bites as yet, guys, but they've only been out there about 10 minutes, so you know, let's not get too carried away. Time's just come in far enough now to retrieve the gear, so it's all good. Right, I've had a little view of the rods. I'll be back if there is any action. Just put you back on the rods, guys, because I've just had a bite on both rods. Quite big pull downs. Whether it was some weed going by, I don't know, but both rods went within about 30 seconds of each other, and there was quite big bites. So let's keep an eye out. Can't see no weed, guys, so don't think it was weed. There you go, look, I think I've got a bite on that one. Have a look. The only problem here, guys, it's because of the wrong rod. No fish, guys. No fish, but a cracking bite. Proves they're out there. Might have to move the rod rest to the middle of this. The middle. Cracking bite though, that was, as you saw. So they're out there. Maybe I should have left it a bit longer, but it did go quite a few times, so not much weed there. Somebody's had me bait anyway. I did elasticate that on well, guys. Right, I'm going to take a break while I sort all this back out, and I'll be back if there's any more action. Welcome back to Twilight 2 breaking down. just about light now, guys. No tripped on my rod rest. Just about getting light. I've had a couple of bites since I was last on. But it's lovely day. I mean, it's just dead flat. You know, what more can you ask for? If there's fish out there, we'll have a lovely day today because there's no wind. It's not cold either, which is a good job because I forgot my coat. Just had a phone call from our kid. He's on his way shortly, so he's only about 2.5 hours late. But he ain't missing out because I ain't had a fish, so probably did the right thing. But let's move the camera around a little bit. I'm going to get too close to the light, guys, because it interferes with the picture quality. But I can go off shortly anyway because it's not far off light now. It's all good. Tide's about 25 foot from the wall now. About 2.5 hours to high tide. It's coming pretty quick here though. I don't know how big the tide is today though. Don't think it's massive. I think it's about 6.4 or 3 or something like that. Which is not bad considering yesterday I think it was it was not far of an 8. So, which is why I never fished it yesterday. I thought it'd be too big. But we're out anyway at the end of the day. Let's just hope I don't get on a blank run. I don't really want one of them. Definitely not. Let's just get any fish to get us off the mark. Although you're a bit limited here because I don't think there's any whiting about because I ain't seen any come out of here for a while. Might get the odd flatty and rockling, but it might be difficult if I don't get a cod. I might not get a fish. I'm not bothered how big the cod is, guys, because I'm not going to take it home anyway. Unless it's like 4 or 5 pounds. But anything above £5 here, you're going to struggle to get it up the wall without some help. Because it's a quite steep wall, it's about 25 feet. Well, 15-20 foot. Maybe I've exaggerated a little bit, maybe 20 feet. Which is a long way to bring a fish up. That size. I don't want to bring the accelerator really and the Sonic Sport because they're real robust rods, but I wanted to get out distance, so obviously I brought the better casting rods. Besides, I really like these waders. You know, for the money, I think they're only about 210 a pair or something daft like that. I think you've got an absolute bargain with them rods for that price. I mean, the bite detection is absolutely second to none really. Even the tiniest little fish, you see everything really. And the rod's strong enough to handle big fish. You know, there's not too much bend in the rod. It's got quite a stiff tip really, but it casts really well. Really flexible. I ain't tried an off the ground cast with it yet because I don't really use it. Because I can get quite a long distance just over the top really. You know, I've always had a decent cast, so don't really need to use these off the ground casts and stuff like that. It's not far off like turning the lights off, guys. A few little ships coming in. There's one. Got lovely views here, absolutely lovely. Look at the view. Just down there is one of my subscribers, John, who's set up his camp there. Said he's going to pop and have a chat shortly. We're settled in and that. But it's lovely here. I mean, it's gorgeous. Lovely views. And of course, if you're struggling with your back like me, it's easy for you to just get out the car and you're actually you're putting your rod up. The boat's been catching well down here. The Grimsby boats have been pulling in some cracking fish. I think he set his record the other day, 90, and I think he got 50 or 60 yesterday. So you know, there's plenty of fish in here. Some quite nice size ones as well. I'll be back, guys, as soon as there's any action on them rods. Put you back on, guys. Just had a nice big bite on the end rod. So let's keep an eye on it. So if it comes back for the rest of it. Leave it on for a while, if it comes back. It did go quiet again for a spell, 20 minutes or so. It looks like the bites are back on.
Take it easy.
Got another little tickle on that rod. Plenty of bites, but they're just not taking a bait, are they?
Yeah.
Just have some right little pulls on this one. Still dabbling around. Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's for it.
Yeah, it keeps having a go at it, but it don't come back.
What bait are you using?
Squid and blacks.
Yeah.
I'm going to try blacks on their own though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might have this one actually.
He's just lifted his 3-pounder and it's at the end of his rod.
You're joking?
500 foot from his rod.
What rod was it?
One of the pro fish anywhere.
An afwa?
Yeah.
You're joking?
Yeah. The 3-pounder.
What was it, a 6 and bait?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen one of them go.
That's a lot of foot off here.
Just on a 3-pound cod?
Yeah. Just lifting it over the wall.
Well, I might have that one actually. But have a go at that. Don't feel that much. Oh, I don't know now. Something pulling on it. Just don't feel that heavy though.
Oh, weighty.
Don't feel that heavy. There's something pulling on it, but it doesn't feel that heavy. If it is, it's very small. Don't want it.
Have that. Not like it was under it.
Bottom bit. Did look like it was on though, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's had a big pull on that one, I know. Might start coming back on hopefully. Well, I've been getting most of the morning that really. was in touch. I don't normally send them back out, but there's no wrong with them.
No point, is there, if it's as it was.
Yeah, I'm being touched really, that right. Where do you get your bait from then?
Tommy. Right, Tom. Already pre-wrapped up and stuff, so it's easy. How are you?
There you go.
How are you?
I get mine from there as well.
How do you? I think that's any place you can go now, isn't it?
Well, I didn't get these from there, but no, you can go to Holderness Road.
Oh, like that.
Is it outdoor angling or something?
Yeah, Paddy.
Nice worms though.
Are they?
Yeah, our kid's just got 2 packs. Well, he's got 4 packs. Real nice
Oh,
thick
fresh.
worms. Real nice thick blacks
Fresh?
here. Yeah, fresh, yeah.
It's not well to get fresh.
£5 a pack.
That's wrong, can it?
No. Well, I'm going to put that back out. Don't often do it, but there's nothing wrong with that bait.
No point with it, it's the same as.
Most of the bites are at distance. Short, they're not biting. I'll be back if I get rid of the action for a while. Get a bit of footage because there's not much action. I've had a couple of little nibbles, but no special. There's a good 20 plus anglers here now. It's absolutely chocker. 2 cod came in, 1 small, 1 decent one. Quite a few of us are getting bites, but there's I'm not taking the bait. It's about an hour, just over an hour before high tide now. So we might start getting a bit of action nearer the high tide mark. Tiny bit of weed, but not much to write home about. Forgot to mention a guy with any fish anywhere 6 and bait. The guy who caught the £3 cod, he snapped it, bringing it up the wall. He snapped the end off his 6 and bait. I can't believe it. That is unreal. That, I mean, it was only £3. How the hell he's snapped his tip off with a £3 cod, I don't know, but he has. Might just be a faulty blank at the end of the day. It's not, you know. We know 6 and bait rods are spot on, so. But yeah, it's a shocker, that one. So he's just emailed the company. I'm sure they'll give him a new top end. Tell you what, guys, it's absolutely filthy. I'm grafted. I'm totally black. There's mud everywhere. Absolutely covered in mud. Yeah, still blanking for me, guys. We don't want two, do we? Two blanks at the same venue, back to back. I'm sure I'm going to get a fish. I've had quite a few bites. I'm just coming off a flow as well, guys, so I'm feeling a bit rough, really. Still got the remnants of it. Breathing's still a bit rough, and still got a runny nose. Suddenly got chilly for some reason. Seems like it's dropped a few degrees. No happening, is there, Andy? Bait's coming back untouched, isn't it? Bait's coming back untouched. Can't be many fish out there because there's nobody getting really bites, is there? No? It was real busy the other night for bites and that, wasn't it? 10:30. About half an hour to go, I think. Right, we'll take a little break there, guys, and if I get any action, I'll be back. Well, we're back. It's looking like a blank. Nothing happening at the moment. Got my rod's eye up because there's a bit of shrapnel going by. But it's certainly looking like a blank. Quite a few bites, but can take the bait. There's only been 2 fish come out. One small codling, about £1, and one £3. There's 25, at least 25 anglers down here now. Very strange afternoon now. Well, morning. It's going to be a strange afternoon, but I'll be going shortly. I'm going to stay well an hour after I, and that's it. I need one bite though, guys, to change the day. Just one bite. Yep, it's not a very productive day, guys. It's strange how you can go 14 sessions without a blank and then bang, you get a blank and you get another one. Oh, was that a slackliner? Could have been. Just giving, guys, definitely want a fish. Tide's definitely going out because my line's drifting now to the left. In fact, you can see stuff going by to the left now, so definitely going out. Right, I'll be back if that happens. Well, it's looking like a blank. A few little nibbles, but now to write home about. Been pretty poor today, really. great conditions. Obviously the fish don't think so. Tide's just started to go out now. It's had a lot of drift to the left. A lot of shrapnel getting washed out. I can't stay much longer anyway, probably another half an hour at the most. It's getting on for 11, and there's nothing happening really, nobody's getting anything. Looks like one of them days. Great conditions, but the fish don't like it. Weird how fishing goes. 14 videos on the trot catching fish and then 2 without any. That's the way it goes. Right, I'll take a little break for now, and if I get any action I'll be back. At the end of the session, been pretty dismal really. It's got a bit colder, it was warmer earlier. Few bites but nothing serious. I've just flipped my last shot out because I'm going to go home after I pull these in. It's, I don't know what time it is now, it's probably half 11 somewhere around there, more or less. I've just cast one shot, only about 45-50 metres, just to see if there's anything in close. But when I've brought these in, that'll be the end of it. So I'm going to put you on the rods and let you watch the last few minutes of the session, because when they're in, they're in. Obviously there's no fish at Paull, so I won't be coming back here for a while. It's amazing how I've actually blanked twice at Paull, which is ridiculous. Obviously unless I get a fish on my last cast, but I would never have thought I'd have blanked at Paull, definitely not. I mean, it's usually a good venue to fish, so I don't know what's happened there. Just checking this sound, guys. Make sure the sound. So there is. But yeah, it's unusual to blank at Paull, but that looks like what's happened. Twice. So it's not good at all. I mean, there's still a lot of anglers here, but nobody's pulling anything in. So they might have been down the river in the last week, but they've certainly gone again now. I mean, there's obviously a few because there's 2 caught, but that was a long time ago. I'm just going to pack my bait away, guys. I'll leave you on the rods though. Yeah. Is what? I know, it's bad, isn't it? I will be when I bring these rods in, but I'm clearing all this line up that what I pulled in. Well, now it's going to happen now. Definitely not, there's a lot of pull as well now. They're going to start getting tangled now, definitely. That's close. Well, you usually lose your gear on your last cast, didn't it? Yeah. Braid, it shouldn't snap. Got 65 pounds. Yeah, I've snapped that one off, but when I snap that off, it snaps at the braid. You won't snap braid. There'll be a clip left, and the trace clip on here, you watch. Guaranteed. A swivel and a trace clip. I've never snapped this braid ever. I know what's going to be on it, just the two clips. The clips come off. Yeah, I knew I'd lost it. It was stuck. I told you that. I told you it was tight, didn't I?
Well, you got one back anyway from the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I told you about 10 minutes ago it was pretty tight. It felt like it was snagged on something. I think there's somebody's gear out there.
What?
Somebody's gear. Your tyre looks a bit low.
Yeah, one company there.
You what? Yeah, definitely the coast, yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt, I thought we'd have had a few with all us lot here. Had some nice bites early on in the morning. But now ever took the bait. Right guys, that's it from me then. From Jimmy Cod Baits from Paull. It's a second blank at Paull. 2 blanks at Paull on the trot within a week after a 14 run streak. Until next time guys, it's a goodbye from me.